Welcome back, Devils fans. And tonight in Sunrise, Florida, the New Jersey Devils defeat the Florida Panthers by a score of 4-1, ending their 9-game heater. And wow, what a gutsy performance by this Devils club coming off of a tough loss in Tampa Bay to go into Miami and knock off the defending Eastern Conference champions and denying them their 10th consecutive victory. What a game, what a game, what a game. And an overall great performance. Let me start off by saying Nico Daws was a difference maker tonight, my friends. Nico Daws with 36 saves on 37 shots, including some real big ones. He had that crazy save as time was expiring at the end of the first period. That could have made the game 2-1 at that point, would have been given Florida momentum going into the break. And he came up big on several chances, looked calm, cool, and collected back there. And I'm hoping we start to give him more starts in the near future until we hopefully bring in a legitimate number one goaltender for him to back up. But let's take a look at the scoring. At 350, Alexander Holtz, not trying to get too fancy, just throws it towards the net. It deflects off a Panther into the back of the net. Devils take the 1-0 lead. Holtz from Nemitz and Lazar. Later on in the period, at 14:45, Jesperbratt from Motor Mike McLeod. Again, not looking to get too fancy, just grinding it out down low. Bratt makes a power move to the net. McLeod throws it on the net, and Bratt's stick is in position. Boom, back of the net, pass Bobrovsky. 2-0 Devils lead at the break. And then we go to the second period. At 3:51, Hall is kind of flubbing the puck there and just rips one past Bobrovsky, who completely wasn't ready for it. 3-0 Devils lead. And then, unfortunately, at 19:27, the Panthers finally get on the board on a power play, cutting the lead to 3-1, heading into the third. And at that point, I was a little nervous that perhaps we were going to get jumped on when the Panthers came out for the third period. You've seen it in tons of games this year. Teams hop on the Devils early on in a period, and they can put up 2 or 3 goals, like snap, blink your eye, 3 goals are on the board. So I was hoping the boys were going to come out prepared for war in Florida, coming with the wave, trying to give them everything they had to keep that winning streak alive, but it was not in the cards for the Panthers tonight against this Devils club. And eventually, with the goaltender pulled and the extra attacker, Daws makes a couple nice saves, and then after several failed attempts to hit the empty net, including one by Nico Daws, which I love the balls there. Nico trying to throw one down and get a goal for himself. Marino finally buries one, ending the Panthers' night at 4-1. How the game ended, a gutsy, beautiful road victory and a much-needed 2 points for this New Jersey Devils club to be on the road with a somewhat unknown commodity in the net in Nico Daws, with half of our lineup injured, and to just go out there and take it to the Panthers, the Eastern Conference champions of last season, on a 9-game winning streak. That is a statement win for this Devils club. Huge win, huge 2 points. And now, hopefully, like I said before, until we bring in a number one goalie, Nico Daws must be treated as the number one. If he does not get the lion's share of the starts over the next couple of weeks, or until we get a bona fide number one guy like maybe a Markstrom or somebody else that we're potentially being rumored to be talking about, until then, if it's just Daws and Vanacek up here, I want Daws playing the majority of the games, no ifs, ands, or buts. Again, rehashing an old topic that it seems like I'm talking about in every video, Vitek Vanacek's stats are among the worst in the entire NHL, and for a reason. A sky-high goals against, a horrific save percentage, and I believe he is now officially dead last in goals saved above expected. Unreal, completely unfathomable that we continue to put this man out and it's Nico Daws time for the time being. Nico Daws must be in the net for the majority of the games. At the moment, he clearly gives this New Jersey Devils team our best chance to win, and he should be in the net. If we see Vanacek in any sort of volume over the next couple of weeks, heads need to roll. I'm now looking at beheading coaching staff, management, whoever it is. It's clear as day to anyone who's been watching the games. Right now, Nico Daws gives us the best chance to win. He must be played. He must be rewarded. Huge 2 points to the Devils tonight. And, you know, let's look at some of the deeper stats on the game here. Panthers severely outshot us, 36-22. Faceoffs super close, 50.9% for the Devils, 49.1% for the Panthers. We were 0 for 2 on the power play. Florida was 1 for 2. Panthers out hit us 22-3. We blocked way more shots, 21-9. Giveaways, Devils 6, Panthers 11. Takeaways, Devils 2, Panthers 3. Also of note, in that first period when Mercer blocked a shot and hobbled down the tunnel, I thought that may have been the final straw that broke the camel's back. I thought if Mercer is now injured for any sort of time, I mean, at that point, it's almost comical with all the injuries we would have had, right? If Mercer was out for any sort of time, I was just sitting there like, this could be the mercy bullet, the end of the season, if Mercer's out for any sort of time. Luckily, he came back in that second period, fought through it. But what a win for this New Jersey Devils club. Let me know what you guys thought about the game in the comments. And it's a great night to be a Devils fan, folks. A great night to be a Devils fan. And hopefully they can just keep it up, grinding out these wins. And hopefully a goalie is in the works. I made a video about the Jacob Markstrom rumors. If you haven't seen that, you could check that out. It's one of the latest videos uploaded. And I do like Markstrom. I've done a lot of video watching and things about him over the past couple days. And he does bring a lot of attributes that I think could really help the club. I don't want to overpay for him, but at the right price, I would love Markstrom on this team. And I think a Markstrom-Daws tandem could be a great tandem to have rolling into the playoffs. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, friends, let's go